Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the show. We're streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. 104.3 WQAM on YouTube. Miami 104.3 WQAM on Twitch. And you guys can get us there on the chat. Hey, Leroy, can we get a weather update from Chill Zone AC? Feature the reliably rude AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com.
Over to the window, Plex. I tell you what, pleasant morning again. Pleasant morning again. We got a light breeze coming out of the east. As you can see, the plane right there going right to left. That means the winds are coming out of the east in some fashion.
Where?
Over here. Look, right there. See the left?
I see clouds.
No, you don't. You see that plane? Oh, it just went to the clouds.
Nah, I don't see it, dude.
All right. But the planes are going from right to left. So they always take off into the wind. So if you want to know which way the wind's blowing, you look up and see where the planes are taking off from the airport. You know it's coming in the opposite direction.
There's one.
See which way it's coming?
Is it going that way or is it going around?
Straight across.
You sure, dude?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Hey, I'm a professional. Stop messing around.
All right.
It is a little more cloudy than it was yesterday, but that's morning coming up. That's that.
Is that anti-Bob Seger? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
He said against the wind.
That's when they take off. Against the wind.
We've been running against the wind.
Anyway, I'm going to say it's in low 80s. Probably a slight chance of rain. It looks a little more cloudy than it was yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead on and increase my chances of rain. So you might get a shower.
J-Fig almost Jalen Phillips did.
My bad.
She almost Jalen Phillips did.
What, missed the tackle?
Yeah. She almost knocked over my coffee with her little mic stunt.
I was trying to help people hear you.
Mm-hmm. You want to help? 10 o'clock.
Wow.
Don't leave.
That was good.
Point for Leroy.
Wow.
Keep it up.
Got him.
Yeah. I just learned what gaucho was. Shoo. And I am excited.
Al Macco says, just turned in and saw Leroy standing up, thought he finally snapped on Tobin. I feel like we're off to a good start today. You know, nobody's calling out each other for meetings, you know. I am wondering about this tackling thing that's going on around the league, though.
You know why?
It's crazy.
You know why?
No football?
You're not playing football. Dude, what did I tell you? The hardest thing to get ready for in football is to tackle and be tackled. You have to know how to fall. You have to know how to be tackled. You have to get an idea of, one, how many what guy's trying to yank the ball from you. That's things you all get in the preseason. So all these guys that get put on the shelf until the season starts, and then you're wondering, oh, you got thigh bruise and this and that, because you never been hit. You ain't played football since last year. What the hell you think is going to happen? You ain't played football in 6 months.
A lot of slipping down, guys.
You got to, yeah, man.
You think Jalen Phillips has gotten over it yet?
What?
The play.
No. Dude, I'm telling you, I still remember almost every bad play I had in my life.
Man.
All of them. Fumbles, everything. Because football, and I try to explain to people, of all the sports, football is the most negatively reinforced.
You think he's nice to his cats, or you think he takes it out on his cats when he gets home?
Nah, most players do a good job of leaving it at, which was what Tua was trying to say when he said, I go home and watch cartoons with my kids. Right. It came across like I don't give a damn about football, but we knew what he was trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah, man, I remember I want to say my last game of high school, it was 4th and 1 and I didn't get it.
C. Dallas says it's Tuesday. I'm sure it's still on his mind. I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I know they always say 24. They say 24-hour rule.
No, but here's the problem.
I feel like that's a 72-hour play.
No. Here's the issue. You ready?
Run it back.
24 hour. It's 24-hour rule. Yes. You watch film on Monday. You go at it on Monday, you get a little run in, and then once you leave on Monday, then it's over. That's the
Right.
24 hours. But Tuesday's your day off. Okay? And on Tuesday, you ain't getting ready for the Cleveland Browns yet. You ain't even talked about the Cleveland Browns. You still got that stink from Sunday on you.
I feel like Jalen Phillips has the hoodie up when he goes to Bolay the next day.
Bolay. He need to go somewhere else because Bolay got Olay in it. And that's what's happening.
Got an order for Jalen. Anybody
That's
see
not how that place
Jalen?
works.
How does it work?
It's
No.
like a Subway's, but it's like bowls.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but you can they can pick up orders.
No, but they just put it on the little thing
Yeah.
right
they?
there. Yeah.
I haven't been to one in a while.
I'm in and out on Bolay because sometimes
It's
like
Fufu Chipotle.
I'll
don't
call.
like bowls.
I know, I do. I'll call and get your little bougie bowl,
Mhm.
and because Mel and Rebecca like it, so I'll get it and I say, yeah, I'll go pick it up, and then they tell you what time to pick it up.
Can I ask you a question? Can we have a
What?
trust tree? I know this is 2025. We're trying to advance as a society, and I don't mean to be sexist here.
Right.
Any guys like Bolay? Like
I don't know.
legitimately.
I told
Like,
you,
legitimately.
Rebecca and Mel like it.
Yeah, I know.
I
'cause
learned
my
of that
my
place
wife.
from my brother.
Yeah,
So
okay, is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I had
so
no idea.
anyway, I go there, and they say pick
Dan,
up.
you like Bolay?
I don't know what Bolay is, so you got me.
It's
Right.
literally like what I said. It's you
It's
go
foof.
in. There's like a whole
Yeah.
setup, like a Subway's. You walk in, you order what you want on your
Yeah.
bowl, and then that's
And
what
feel
you
like
pay.
it's
I
You
supposed
go
to be
out.
healthier.
I just feel like it's ponytails and yoga pants when you walk in there.
Yeah.
I've only gone once.
So anyway, I order it.
Don't cancel me.
It
I was
tells
just
you.
asking something in the
It
trust
tells
tree.
you to come at X amount of time. I drive all the way over there. I go to pick up my food. It's not there, and they go, "Oh, we got busy." I said, "So I shouldn't order and pay up front. I should just come and wait in line because they get priority service, right?" And the lady's like, "Well, we'll be done in a second." I'm
Sure.
like, "You didn't answer my question. Like, what is the point of ordering ahead of time if you guys are going to get busy and not give a damn about the paid people online?" I said, "Just let me know. I'll just come in."
Are you still laughing about Bolay?
He is truly the worst human to deal with. Really? Did what I say not make any sense to you,
It made sense.
jackasses?
Why am I laughing? Because you know what I'm actually picturing? I'm picturing like Jalen Phillips goes to a Chipotle or whatever establishment, and like he gets his order and he goes, "Hey, I appear to be missing something." He goes, "Oh, didn't finish the order."
Were you the one behind the counter? Because this sounds exactly like something
That's
you
tough.
do.
That's sorry. Almost kind of like not finishing a suck. Anyway, here's the rest of your order, Mr. Phillips.
I tell you who I would immediately go and try to get.
Hmm?
Bill Callahan.
The O-line guy?
Yeah.
No,
I don't-
Not to be head coach.
just to be the O-line coach.
Dude,
I don't think there's any help in this crew.
I'm telling you.
You did see the Titans O-line, yeah?
Huh?
You did see the Titans O-line, yeah? It was rough.
Yeah,
It was rough.
it was rough.
I also saw that Cam Ward had a story come out, but it was quotes before the coach got fired. I'm like, oh, that's a tough look. Because he's like, once I play the way I want to play, this league is bleeped. I was like, oh no.
Right.
They got him.
So here's I always wonder, and we had this conversation a little bit yesterday. If you guys are ready to get rid of everybody,
Mm-hmm.
don't you have to have an answer?
Mm-mm.
No,
Not yet.
you just wing it.
Right now, we
You
just
do you understand the reason why you're in this position? Because of winging it.
we need the satisfaction.
You
of
you
cleaning
do
house.
understand the reason why you're in this situation now is because of winging it
Let me.
to make decisions after instead of before.
Here's what I want. I want the satisfaction of cleaning house. If I get just Mike McDaniel just as a sacrificial lamb, I don't necessarily want that because that means Chris Grier's still here.
No, but
the satisfaction of cleaning house. You ever walk into a clean house? Satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know you're going to mess it up. Your chips will be all over the place eventually. Dog will poop somewhere.
okay.
But when you
okay.
walk in to a clean house,
Mhm.
satisfying.
You know, I deal with fans
Hmm?
every day.
Yeah.
Right? Every day throughout South Florida.
Right.
And when it's time to fire somebody and just go through it, fans seem to be the most understanding until you're going through it. And then you start hearing stuff like, I'm not dealing with this. This team is bad. I'm not renewing my ticket. I'm not going to these. Okay, so you understand that the powers that be feel the same way, and they're trying their best not to have to go through that for another 2 or 3 years. Because as understanding as you are right now, when it's time to fire the old regime, without knowing what the new regime's going to be, right? Don't sit here and say you're going to be patient.
All right. Well, first of all, fans have been patient. I mean, it's been 25 years since the playoff win. I do think that needs to be out there.
We'll revisit this next year.
But hear this out, okay? They've gotten worse every year under the head coach.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And the GM is not a person that we believe can give answers.
Correct. Because
so if you were to be patient, which would piss a lot of fans off, what do you think the chances are those two figure it out? Good? Mediocre? What do you think the chances are that a Chris Grier, Mike McDaniel regime gets it figured out? And I'm not even saying to win a Super Bowl. I'm saying to win a playoff game.
I would say there's a bunch of things that are absolutely positively kicking them in the junk right now based on their decisions. One, when the strength of your team and what you think will be the strength and the most reliable portion of your team is the worst, that means you made a mistake somewhere. You made some assumptions that just weren't there.
Yep.
The other thing is, and this is where it goes sideways for Grier, whoever's making the decisions. One, all the good players that you actually brought in, you couldn't re-sign because you brought in all these veterans. Two, now that you decided to go in a different direction, it puts more pressure on your draft picks, and you don't have the patience to wait it out.
Yeah, nor is he good at it.
Right. And I'm going to give Chris Grier some credit for this. If you go over the last 5 years and look at some of the draft picks, he's right on par with the success of what first, second, third round draft picks are. So like the only reason why we're saying he sucks at it is because the team sucks, right? And the team's not any good.
Genuinely,
and the players
to be good to get the record.
Well, and the players that were good aren't here because he couldn't afford them. So that's another problem.
He could have afforded Van Ginkel.
Sure. Again,
misevaluation.
Right. No, again. So now you have in what is the worst position in football to be in. The worst position in football to be in is either one, your team is too young with no veterans, or two, too old with no youth. Right? There's not if you look at all the good teams, there's a nice mix to where you have guys who are on their first contract with some veterans that have been around with some veterans that you brought in, right? It's for the last 3 years, it's been one or the other. It hasn't been a mix of either. And that is if you look at how teams are built, that is the problem. The other problem is that you built a team based on nothing that none of the good teams are building teams on. Offense and defensive line. Offense and defensive line. If that was your starting point, then whoever was at wide receiver or running back would be able to have success.
But here's the thing that I would say to that, okay? He has tried. He's invested a lot of draft capital
in what?
Offensive line and defensive line. He has.
Yeah, but they're not here. That's my other. I started off by saying that.
Austin Jackson, always hurt. Liam Eichenberg sucks. Jonas Avaianaya, trade up. He's the worst. Patrick Paul, maybe he'll be good, but you can't say that they haven't used. He's just not good at evaluating them. He picks bad players.
But here's the other problem. Okay, let's be clear. You're going to say the further down you go in the draft to draft somebody, the more development
I mentioned the
They-
first and second round picks.
they may.
Those are first and second round picks.
Okay, but Patrick Paul was a first round pick last
He
year.
was a second round pick.
Second round pick last year. He sat, right? They say he's pretty good. You know, all I've heard is that he's pretty good
Yeah. What about the other three that I mentioned?
because they're young and they don't.
Liam Eichenberg's not young.
Not Liam Eichenberg. Liam Eichenberg is wow. How did he get hurt? He ain't hit nobody. But
We gotta take a break. We'll finish this up. We gotta
All right.